Okay, this is our modern farmhouse we've been working on for a few weeks now. The big thing with this floor plan was that we changed where the dining room and where the kitchen were located. The original plan had the kitchen open right up to the great room. I'm sick of seeing that. So I was like, let's just put the kitchen right over here and we'll put the dining room here, which is what we did. We also found that this family foyer I thought was way too small. I think you need to have more space in there. If you have one kid, maybe you could pull off a family foyer this small, even with that coat closet, but it was a little small. So we decided we were going to move the laundry room. We have this flex space here, which we converted to the office, and then the office became the laundry room. So that is what our floor plan has. I will pull it up here so we can see kind of the 3D overview. And tonight we are working on the master bath. We kind of left it at this right here, and we're going to work with it. We're not leaving the checkerboard floor. We decided that's kind of out. We're not going that way. That is a frosted like window that goes into here. And we have 2 shower heads on either side. I think we're going to shorten that up a little bit. I do want to do the same tile throughout the whole bathroom. So the same flooring will be in here or some variation over into the shower. And the whole room is going to be kind of like a wet room in the sense that like as far as draining and like have that kind of stuff. So that is what's going on in there, which we'll be addressing tonight. And then I'm still going back and forth, and I talked about this on Sunday night, was that I'm not sure about this mudroom. I'm wondering about getting a little bit more space in there. I wouldn't mind a little bit more space in there, but the issue is that the elevation would be changed. So originally this whole wall here that goes into the mudroom was extended out to the garage, and we didn't need that much space, but I think we need a little bit more space in this. So I'm very much on the fence about that spot. So I don't know if we'll come back to that at some point, but we do need to work on designing the bathroom tonight and how it like lines up with the closet and how we transition into there. I think we're pretty mostly set on this. We're still kind of figuring out how we want to set up the makeup vanity area here with the her side and his side. Again, very beginning stages of the design aspect, and we won't be keeping the checkered floor in here, but that is what is going on. So while we are, I'm just going to get right into it. I'm going to remove the curbs here and see if I can find some sort of tile that I like for the flooring. I don't have an inspiration really for this space. And I know I do want to do some moldings and obviously more details. Hi, Allie. Ceiling height, I think is just 9, if I recall. Maybe it's 10. Nope. Yeah, it's 9 in here. If we look in, why is that flagging me right now? Okay. If we look at the ceiling, I think the kitchen ceiling is 10. I think that's why I was like, is it 9? I thought it was 9, but the kitchen ceiling's 10. But over here on this side of the house, I do believe we just have 9-foot ceilings throughout this whole area. Let's double check that because I'm kind of curious. It should be 9. We could probably bump that one to 10 and then maybe leave the bathroom and the closets at 9. So we'll see if I don't want to go too tall. We had a drop. Oh no, we dropped the laundry room because I think this laundry room had 10. I got to orientate myself here. Where am I? We'll go to this view. I think the laundry room had 10 and we dropped it down because it was too tall and looked just bizarre. Like trying to fill in the cabinetry there was just kind of an odd thing that happened. So, 9-foot ceilings throughout. So, the big thing is how are we setting up this area? I am fully open to suggestions on what people think we should see here. We were kind of going back, and I'm glad your favorite show is on. We're going back and forth on which way this should face. I'm thinking it should probably face the vanity. What does everyone like? What do you guys think? Should it face? I need to just close this one because it's useless. I think that feels better to me. I don't know why we had it facing that way. I don't know if somebody had said that and I just threw it there and we never discussed it, but I kind of got tired, so we just kind of abruptly stopped on Sunday night because I had hit my 2 hours max. I need to put some drawer knobs on here. Okay, we'll fix the design of that. Yeah, I think facing the makeup vanity, right? And then the other thing we're wondering about is the mirror heights and like how to make those look right because we need the mirror for the makeup vanity lower. We still have so much square footage in here that I'm like, what are we going to do with all this square footage in here? We did try rotating the tub 90 degrees to stick out and we didn't like it. So what are we thinking about the mirror heights? Do we want the mirrors to line up? So this mirror is technically taller. I know we had to, oh shoot, I was supposed to grab the LED mirror. We wanted the lighted mirror. Not that matters right at this moment, but we can get that in a minute. For some reason, it's not in my catalog anymore, and so I got to go find it from another file. So that's the height difference when we're looking at this from an elevation at the angle, an angled elevation. So I don't know if we should maybe bring this one down to like 46 and then bring this one up to there. I feel like that the vanity, the makeup one is so huge. Let's check the sizes here. So we've got 36 by 46 high Destiny and 36 by 54. So what do you guys want to see there? And I think we're going to switch it to a lighted, like an LED mirror. But I don't know. I'm just not liking how that looks. And maybe it'll come together because sometimes I obsess on something random like this and then it just is fine later. So maybe that's what'll happen. We could probably do a jewelry cabinet. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to do that. I'm like, I need an inspiration image, I think, to give me something. Oh, that's weird. It went into there. Destiny. I got that one. I don't know if you had it, but I was getting there. Okay. Give me a 1 if you like the mirrors currently. Just how, like, the size and positioning of them. Give me a 2 if you don't like them. Yeah, it's a blind corner. So this stool would be able to go under this. And so this area would not be usable. It'd be a blind corner. Wow. Okay. So nobody's feeling it. Yeah, you're good. I'm usually pretty fast. I got a rhythm down on it. And we'd actually need, so the way we waterfalled this too, like we would need a support in there, but I'm not drawing that up because it's fine for now. Nobody's actually building this, these cabinets or this vanity. Okay, so we're not liking the mirror situation. Those of you who said you didn't like it, what do we need? Like, do you have suggestions of what you want to do? Because we're kind of stumped. And I think we thought we had a good idea with like doing this L shape. Can you drop the mirror on the other? Can you drop the mirror on the other mirror too? Are you talking about the one, the his side of the vanity? Yeah, we'll match that at some point. I just don't know. Okay, so Allie doesn't like it sitting on the counter. Give me a 1 in the chat if you agree with Allie. There are a lot of mirrors. Okay, very good. Appreciate that. We could just do a little like makeup mirror, like a little I can't remember what it's called in the catalog. Whoa, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Let me we'll pull the catalog so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. I don't know if you guys like to see what I'm looking at, but you're going to see it. What if we did something totally different? I don't think that's what I want to do. Why is the mirror material not on there? Oh, that one's not going to work anyway. Heck no. Where is my tabletop? Maybe. Oh, wait, we put this one in the lion house. We're not putting that one in here. There we go. A swivel mirror. I knew it didn't have, that one looks really tiny though. But that should just be the way we go, is just this little mirror here. Give me a 1 if you like the little mirror and shouldn't even bother with another mirror on the wall. Because I want to do some trim and like molding on the walls and go decorative on that. So I think it would be okay to not have anything there. We can size it up a little bit if that would help, because I do think that one is a little too small. I think figuring this one out, I think is going to be a little tricky for us. I think we're going to struggle, but I have confidence in us, because when we struggle, we always end up with something even better than like what we thought we were going to come up with. So, okay. Yeah, that one is really small. All right. So back to the drawing board. Okay, let's do it. We're going to do we'll do a quick poll so that I know which direction you guys want me to head in. If you want a smaller countertop like mirror, give me a smiley face. Not this one, just one. Give me a smiley face in the poll. If you want me to stick with a wall mirror, we just got to figure out how to make it look right. Give me a crying emoji. So hopefully that was clear enough. And there's the poll going now. Yeah, Manny, it's been a little busy here lately. Okay, so again, the poll question is, if you want me to do a small countertop mirror, not this one, but something smaller, give me a smiley face. If you want me to do a larger mirror, give me a crying emoji. And we're trying to figure out which way to go, because when we did the 2 mirrors, I don't know, it just seemed like too much. See, so that's the same mirror, and I don't think you could C. So we have to figure out, like, if you're sitting this low, that's useless. Thank you, Tia. Appreciate it. So there's 300 on here. Let's figure out, again, the poll question is, if you like the countertop mirror, give me a smiley face. If you want to do a wall mirror, give me a crying emoji. Hi, Jen. Thanks for being here. All right. Seems like we're going to go with a wall mirror. We just got to figure out how to make it work. Because when you're sitting, you want to be sitting and doing your mirror at the stool. So you're only going to be about like right here. So it's kind of weird because what height? I mean, let's see where my camera is positioned. Let's throw all the layers on here. Let's see what height off the finished floor this camera is at. 48 inches. I think I probably sit at about 48. Maybe no, I don't know. I don't know what it should be. Where's your eye level at when you're sitting down on a little vanity stool? But it's gonna be higher than that. So we can remove the backsplash and we can do whatever you guys want to do. I'm always open to whatever. It's viewer choice around here. Oh, okay, Emma, I am all for that. You know, I was thinking that I might need to find a better way for you guys to message me because I really hate getting on the TikTok app when I'm live and finding things somehow on here. And I just want like a chat where like maybe my regular viewers or like my subscribers could get on and like send me stuff. Oh, we just did this somewhere else. We just put this in the little girls' room. Oh, we could do this again if I can find one like that. In the barn dough, we did. Ooh, that's a pretty mirror. Let me show you guys real quick. Oh, so this is what she just sent me. So we could do something like that if I can find in my catalog. If not, I can draw it. I know I have one similar, but I didn't like it enough that I would want to put it in here. I thought about Discord. I didn't know if there would be enough of a demand for it. I don't need any more apps on my phone. Like I use WhatsApp. I'm like, can I just have everybody on my WhatsApp? And they're making usernames on WhatsApp, so that's kind of cool. You actually can. There is no. So this is just her side. His side is to the left. So this is all her area. She's a spoiled lady, the woman of this house. I would think. This would be great. I like do my makeup in the bathroom and then I blow dry my hair in my bedroom, mostly because the air conditioning's in there. So a little bit cooler in there. Okay, let's see what I have here. So obviously we're looking for something along the lines of this beauty over here, but we need something a bit simpler. So this one, I want to put this somewhere. I don't know where I want to put this, but I want it somewhere. So I'm going to just leave it here for now. And we're going to maybe put it in the closet. I don't know if we'll get to the closet. I don't think we've ever designed a closet on a live stream, but maybe it'll happen. We don't do wall lighting above the mirror. That's one thing that we do not do because it is not good for, I mean, I guess you could in this situation because you have the makeup side, but we like the mirrors to be, or the lighting to be on either side of the mirrors. Okay, let's see what we have in here for mirrors. I don't think I have anything like that, and I might have to go to the SketchUp warehouse, which I don't really want to do right this second. Doesn't look like I have anything in here. That would stink. All right, I'm trying to figure out what I can do. So maybe I could make it really fast. It's not going to be as pretty as I want it to be, but when we run it in AI, it'll be just fine. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this mirror and this mirror. Okay, so if we're going to do like a pretty vanity mirror with like 3 sides, do we want the backsplash has to go, right? Give me one if the backsplash has to go. I'm still wondering if it could sit in front of the backsplash. Oh, what is this one? That looks like it should go in the lion house. Okay, so I think... Okay, so we're saying it's got to go. Okay. Backsplash is gone. So I think that ottoman's quite oversized. There's a... Like, this is a big... I got to check the size on that. I think I just made it bigger. But there's 30 inches there, which for islands, if you're... Like, you plan for 24 inches per stool, and that's quite comfortable to have that much space per stool. So... I think that's plenty of space there. We could shrink this up a little bit if we need to, but I think it's okay for now. So I'm going to see, again, I would like this to look a lot prettier, but for the sake of like just doing this quickly and easily, I think is that too big? Give me a 1 if that's too big for the main mirror. Oh, everybody. Okay, here we go. We think it's too big. So we want to go shorter and narrower. Oh, I feel like basements are like a blank slate. Maybe just a touch skinnier. And I think I'm going to try to leave the height for now. We'll go like 18 inches or so. The weird thing though with this is, where do you put the mirror? Do you center the mirror in the seating area? Or is that going to look weird? All right. And then we'll do maybe like 12s on the side. And then we'll drop them down to 32 inches or so. Again, this isn't going to look great right now, but hopefully it gets the idea across. And if you go to the link in my bio, if you go to that first link in my bio site, it'll give you more information on working with me. I do offer TikTok live streams, like sessions that we can kind of run through things a little bit quicker, that a discount compared to what my regular stuff is, but it depends on what kind of project you have. Sessions start at $400. Okay, so that's not going to look great, like I said. Oh, why am I way over there? I need to move the whole thing over. Duh, Sarah. I should have realized that a second ago when I looked at it. I'm like, why does that look weird? And I was not even realizing what was going on here. Okay. Do we like that generally? Is that like the direction we want it to go? Give me a 1 if we're like, okay, going the right way. Much better. Okay, so now next question is, what color hardware do we want in this bathroom? And like, what color do we want the mirrors? And actually, do we want the same? Yes, we're getting there. Gotta give us a minute. I think I'll just do the brass for now. Yeah, we like brass around here, don't we? I don't use SketchUp. This is Chief Architect, and I've been using it for 17 years. I was thinking about brushed nickel. I'm like, we use nickel in our house, and I'm quite happy with it. Okay, so now the question is, does his vanity get the same mirror he currently has, or do we do the square mirror? Probably the more square mirror, right? Man, Destiny, you got a lot of work to do tonight. You're coming in hot. I don't think I like the brass on the mirrors, but I'm like, it has to match like the square. Okay, so those. Is this the same boy-girl bath or a different bathroom? Sydney, this is a totally different project. I believe you are thinking of the barn dough plan, and we are working on the modern farmhouse with a twist plan tonight. So I know that's what I'm thinking. I don't like the brass on there. So we will try polished nickel. I think polished nickel would go better with the brass, personally. I don't think we're going to be able to see much from the standard rendering, but when we ray trace it, that's dark. That's really dark. Okay, there. That'll work for now. Round mirror. I don't know about round mirror. All right, so now what do I want to do here? I'm kind of liking the flooring. The material file for this isn't great because it's very repetitive. You can see that very clearly on the screen, but I think this is the direction I want to go. I want to find one that's better, but I was supposed to do that today and I got a little distracted. So I didn't do that, but I want the same tile all the way through. And then I'm thinking we would have if you guys could share the live. I really appreciate it when people share the live. It makes me very happy. So if you feel like sharing because you love watching, I would appreciate it. Or like, I don't know, I don't think you can repost lives, can you? I don't think that works like that. Linear drain. Okay. So just for the sake, I want to put one like right here. I think. I don't know where they usually put them. Why is that tilting at an angle there? Dark? It's not even dark in there right now. It would be dark though if I ran it in ray trace because there are no lights currently. Can the shelves in the corner be rounded to the other wall? Brian, hello. Quick, can I use SketchUp without any payment. I do not use SketchUp. This is not SketchUp. Can the shelves in the corner be rounded to the other wall? Oh yeah. These shelves are killing me, honestly. Okay, now does the other mirror need to be brushed nickel too? Yeah, I think it does. I think if I do peninsula radius, I don't know what the button is for that, which you'd think I would, but I don't do that very often. Um, Angled front? Bowed front. There we go. But how do I bow it? Can I do it with a corner cabinet and then bow it? This is interesting. See, that's not what we want. We want it to face out and do that. Huh. Let me try this. Oh, I shouldn't have deleted that. No, maybe I should have deleted that. Make it a corner first with, let's do 20 by 12. Make it a corner. Make sure we're positioned right. Because that's what we would want. We would want it rounded on the front. So if I try to round it now, it doesn't want me to. I feel like I'm missing something. Like my brain's not working and there's something else that I can click to do that. But I can only think of that. So, Ryan, I like your idea. I just can't seem to execute it. So maybe for now, to kind of get the idea, we just shove it in the wall a little bit and hope that it looks okay. That looks fine. Does that work for everyone? Is that enough? I think it's a little too bulky now. There's a lot of mirrors over here. I'm kind of like questioning this whole area. Like, and now I'm kind of wondering, this is what I do for my clients. Oh, that stinks. Oh, that's tough. Is it just the shelves that are making it too much? Do we like it better without the shelves? Give me a 1 if you like it better without the shelves. Jess, thank you for the follow. Do you have more square footage you're adding there, Madrid? What did I say to give me a 1 for? If you like it better without the shelves? I think it's the mirrors. I think the mirrors are the problem. What if we did, let's put the shelves back. And let's scale these down. Like, we don't need this much height here. And these could be skinnier. Okay, so what's the size of this one now? Well, we'll just do this. We'll just delete this one. And I think maybe make this one a little bit skinnier. Okay, do we like where I'm going with this? Do an eyeline in the middle, make it double-sided, and put the mirror in the middle. I think I'm just having a hard time picturing that. Oh, no, it's just that. I think it needs to be, I'm going to make it less deep because they're 12. So let's try 10. And just kind of slide them back even more. See, this is what I'm talking about when people send me stuff. Like, I think I might have to go Discord. Okay, let's do a quick poll. I'm going to check my TikTok messages and see if you're liking it. Give me a smiley face or like the general direction. If not, give me a crying emoji. Yeah, see, my phone does not like when I try to get on TikTok when I'm live. I don't like what it does. Oh, whoa, that's wild. I've never seen that. Interesting. I don't know if we've got enough room for that. Hold on, I gotta see my screen here. I don't know if I can. There we go. Where'd my poll go? Okay, seems like people are generally not liking it. So, give me a 1 in the chat if you want me to try this back-to-back setup. I don't know where we do the vanity, though. On the back side, is that what it was in the other one? Okay, there was a little vanity area on the back side of the other one. We could try it. We can give it a go. Interesting idea. So let's save this as it is. So if all goes wrong, I don't know about the lights though. There is a lot of room though, so I would love to find a way to utilize the square footage more. So maybe it'll be neat. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, see, that's what I was trying to go for, but you couldn't see in this one, you could not see that mirror. Like that mirror would be, I think, at the wrong height at the stool. I don't think it'd be very comfortable, and it would need to be skinnier because you'd have to like be, I don't know, too far away from it. I'm a big fan of standing when I'm doing my makeup. It's funny because I think I've always stood when I've done my makeup. So I can't even really imagine not standing and doing my makeup and actually getting to sit down. But I think you need to be pretty close to do it. But what I'm thinking though, actually, for this, and which, yeah, see, I don't know if we got the space for it. I think I want an actual wall. Obviously, that's right. So we don't have a ton of room right there. We have room to adjust. So I'm not going to like end it now, but I think I would rather have it be an actual wall than a mirror hanging between the two, especially for lighting purposes. But see, that gets a little tight on both sides, really. No, this is all messed up. Dang it. I knew I should have made that an object first. All right, give me a minute here. Bear with me. All right, well, let's just take a look at this, see what's going on. Yeah, I don't think we're just working on the master here. Trying to figure out what to do here. Okay, so I don't like the vanity, his vanity, right when you walk in here. I'm not saying we can't do this. I'm just saying we might need to reevaluate how we do it because I like the idea and it would kind of neat and go with the theme of the walk around shower kind of thing. So, wait, where are we at here, Lauren? You could do a tiny portable mirror and then keep the big mirror so you can stand or sit. That's what we were starting with, Lauren, and then people didn't like it. It reminds you of a public bathroom. All right, that's fair. Okay, then let's do this. I'm open. We can do whatever the viewers want, as always. I guess I'm going to change this to wood for now. It's not going to be, but I just can't. I feel like I can't see. That's kind of what I'm leaning a little bit towards, Ryan. I'm going to do a poll. If you like the direction we're heading on screen, general idea with the vanities back to back, give me a smiley face. If you don't, give me a crying emoji. So was it Amanda? Was it Amanda who suggested it? Amanda, I loved your idea. I just don't think it's going to work in here. But we'll have to put that in the vault and save it for next time. Because I liked the idea. You know those vanities where you open the top in the mirror? Oh, like an old school one. Do I have one of those? I actually had one. Mom, do we still have that? My mom's on, guys. I think we still have it. Unless my sister took it with her when she moved. That would be nice because then it wouldn't be built in. Yeah, we don't. Well, it would be like the nice version of this. Oh, you guys can't see it. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, where it flips up. Can I make that? I wonder if I could make one. Who wants to see if I can make one of those on here? Like a freestanding vanity, like an old school one. We're not saving this because we got to open it back up right here. Oh, but you'd have to have that one partially enclosed. What if you did 2 sinks? Zoe. So, we don't have enough room to do the 2 vanities comfortably here. That's been the kind of the issue and the hiccup in here. I feel like we have all this space, and when we try to put his vanity on this side, which was what I think the original footprint may have had. I'll have to look and see. We don't have enough room for the shower to wrap around there. Yeah, I think the original footprint did have that because the shower was closed off. It was a wet room. Yeah. So you had double vanity here. Knee space. Is that what that says? So that would be a vanity area. In the full wet room. And I wanted to have the walk around wet room. So that's why we don't have the space there. I mean, even if I think we're going to drop all of this, except for, I want to keep this because I might want to use that at some point. So we'll just keep that for now. Even if we move this all down, it's not awful. Like how the clearance, I mean, it's not great. So you got 43 inches there, but I think we probably have less than 3 feet here. Yeah, 28 inches. So the concern would be like ADA, and like we should have at least 30, if not 36. It doesn't look bad though. I don't know. Should we just go back to this and then do a small makeup vanity on that side? Because I think this feels better to me, besides with the mess that currently is there. But we're leaning towards just sticking with this and saying we're good. Let me check. I think I left 28 inches on either side of these, which I wouldn't mind getting a few more inches that way, like maybe to 30, but it's not bad. But also, maybe we consider Matt's idea again. I don't know. No, see, that just gets in the way. Because I was just adamant that we had to do this. See, that helps obviously a ton, but then you have this in the way of walking to his vanity. So, yeah, we're going to adjust the cabinet sizes in just a second here. So we'll leave the tub there. And then I think we'll move this stuff over here for now. And we can still do a little her setup over there. Okay, so how do I want to go about these? We got a 15 and a 30 and a 15. So let's make this. Actually, I don't know what the situation is with that one. So let's just do another 30 here and hope that I can fit another 15 there, which I should, because that would only be 45 inches. So we actually have more clearance because I went from a 48 to a 45, 30 inches. I think my issue is that this is such like a nice, big, busy house. Like there's so much going on to it. And like this part seems boring to me. Like I feel like I'm dropping the ball on it, honestly, because it's just not as nice as I want it to be. Does everyone see what I'm saying? That's my thought. So yes, this is fat, or like makes sense and is functional and practical. Yeah, Jen, are you not trusting the process and being patient with me right now? Ma'am, what is going on? See, like, I mean, we can comfortably get some sconces in there. I'm tempted to leave it just to irritate you because you were being bossy. It's okay. Oval mirrors. I wouldn't be opposed. Well, would I be opposed to oval mirrors? The tub is on this wall. Do the fireplace in that space. What space? I don't know what that means. Do we want oval mirrors or square mirrors? Oh, fireplace and TV on here. We could do something in here. Maybe. I like square too. We might have to take a vote on this. Okay, yeah, let's do... We can do a different frame too if that's an issue. Whoops. What did I just place there? Okay. We'll delete this one. And then, ooh, that one's a little small, but I want to see what this one is. Did I make that one? I kind of like that one, but I just want to make it a little bigger. So let's try like 45. I don't know. I kind of like that one. Okay, so let's do a quick poll. If you like the left one, give me a smiley face. If you like the right one, give me a crying emoji. Sorry, it might help if I start the poll faster. All right, seems like the oval one's gonna win. All right, so ovals. I can't believe there are some people who still like the square one. I thought we were gonna have that right away. Emily, thank you for the follow, and for everyone else I missed because I don't pay attention the whole time. Thank you, appreciate it. We can go a little bigger, a little wider, maybe not taller, just a little wider. We've only got 25 in the width right now, so let's try 30. I don't know if it's gonna distort it too much. Yeah, let's go a little taller too. Try to keep the shape a little bit more. Didn't I quit the poll? I don't know. Him's looking a little fat. Michelle, we were trying and it just kind of gave up. And now I just feel like this is a little boring. And I'm not thrilled about it, but it's viewer's choice. So that's where we're at. We were kind of in a mess, in a pickle in the corner there. I was going to try to make that vanity. We lost it in there. Yes, the taps are appreciated. Yeah, to me, it's just boring. I'm a little... No, the whole purpose of this whole bathroom is this setup. This wet room, walk around shower, and the tub. Right? Yeah, we've nailed every other house, every other room in this entire house, and so now it's like, what have we done? Okay, I'm gonna save this one. We're gonna save this as 2. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna open the other one before we started changing things because people are like, wait a minute, what's going on here? All right, so let's look at this again. Well, I was going to, but I mean, I still could. See, oh man. Are we gonna spend like 4 hours on these freaking vanities like we did? Was it the barn door bathroom? The barn door bathroom, I think we spent a ton of time on. Why are master baths so complicated if you want them to be pretty? We gotta trust the process. We gotta get a footprint down before we add any extra details. I have PTSD from what? Okay, so we're just comparing this setup, the general direction of this setup to this setup. Like, this is beyond, like, that's so boring. So, okay, I think the same part needs to be longer. Haley's, we are still working on it from Sunday night because we can't make up our minds. Do we need to just extend this and give us a little bit more space now that we know we are okay with having more? Let me grab this mirror, actually, one of the mirrors we like over here. And let's swap that out. That might do something. And then I could try making a old lady vanity. A pretty old lady vanity. Okay, so this is where we left. We were like, this is the boring one. Oh, guys. Does that help like substantially? And then what we'll do... Dylan, you're using Chief Architect? Honestly, though, I can't even answer that question. Even if you answer yes, I'm using Chief Architect. I couldn't really explain that to you. Via this. I do training if you want me to help you with Chief Architect, but We're still working on it. We like different around here. If you're new to the stream, we like to try to be different. We don't try to do basic. Yeah, Sam, we're going to put his vanity, I think, on the other side. I guess if we went with this direction here, we could do the split. Actually, I don't think we could. We wouldn't have enough room because we'd have to do the lights on top of the mirrors, and I'm not going to put lights on top of the mirrors. I won't do that. I refuse to do that. So, if that one would work if we had 10 feet of wall space where we could do lights on either side of the mirror and the split there. Okay, let's see what Milo sent me. Oh, yeah. That's pretty much the exact idea I'm going for here, Milo. Okay. Tia sent me one. Sorry. I don't like to do this for too long. Oh, that's a little too modern, Tia, for what we're trying to go for here. Okay. Back to focusing on what we're talking about here. Okay, so we're going to do a poll. Okay, actually, I think to be fair, the plan view. So, like, do you mean all my buttons up here? I got rid of a lot of the buttons I don't use. That might be it. Be it. We've got this option and we've got this option. I'm working on refining this one. And what I'm going to do is I want to build a freestanding like vanity table. So we're going to get rid of this, which I think is just going to help already so much not having that. And then I think what we can do is I'm going to pull this over. I didn't have these blocked together. I thought I had them blocked. We're going to block those. Move these to the edge. And then what do we want to do with this guy here? Drop the bowed front. Just do standard for now. We'll see where that one ends up landing based on where the rest of it lands. So we're going to look at both of these two options. And we'll take a vote on them as soon as I have them done. So just be patient with me and trust the process while I try to clean this one up a little bit so we can decide which direction we want to go in with them. I think what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to put in... I want like a Queen Anne dining room table. Like the legs. I think I have a Queen Anne. I think it's called. Do I have the right name on that? Maybe I should just try searching that. Queen. Mostly just because I want the legs. I don't have a rectangular one. There we go. That's exactly what I'm picturing. I don't know who was suggested to do like the grandma vanity with like the open top, but like it would have these legs. It would 100% have these legs. So this is our placeholder for what we're shooting for. I'll probably run it in chat real quick if we need me to make sure that we're getting the idea. Right? Like you guys like kind of get where we're going with that one. It needs some work. I'm not saying it's perfect by any means. But that grandma setup. That's what I'm trying to like visualize here. So we wouldn't have basically, all right, let's do this. I could make one, but I don't want to spend 20 minutes making this object, this furniture piece. So this is technically the flip top that opens. So it would just look like a table most of the time because this would be flip down, right? And then maybe there's two drawers on either side. And I will make that. I will make it. But right now, because I want to get this bathroom closer to done, we're not doing it. Okay, did you guys get the idea that we're going for? Good evening. Did you pin your comment? If you pinned your comment, good evening. Okay, so we've got option, we're gonna say this is option 1. Oh, okay. Must be Jen did it for you. She's like, look, Matt's here. Okay, option 1, option 2. Now, granted, we've got a lot of work to do on both of these, but do I need to run it in chat? Because you guys just don't trust me. From Sunday night, Alexis, yes, it is. Ah, what is horrible? You guys don't trust me. You know what? I'm going to grab this right now. And we're going to go to Chat GPT and see what chat says. Can you enhance the realism of this rendering? It's so funny how awful. Like, I just type so poorly when I'm on there. Okay. So everyone seems to hate. We're nowhere near finalizing anything in here. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should paint the vanities and maybe we should paint the walls and try to get a general idea of the direction we want it to go. My chat's mad at me, guys. It's not working right now. Which I think I need to update it or something because it has been, oh man, that would stink if I can't use chat tonight. It says it's still uploading, but I can see it right there, so I don't think it's uploading. I don't know what's going on. Okay, center the sink on that wall. Can you move the counter down on this one? I don't hate it, but it seems crowded. There's something resistant in vanity in one line. Remove the tall cabinet. Put a tiny, skinny window? We could do a window. Center the sink on which wall? We love when I use ChatGPT to enhance the rendering so they look nicer. It always works out great. Except for not tonight. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. Okay, Jen's telling me to center the sink on. Okay, Milo, don't hate me, but I'm about to tell people that you have to be subscribed for me to check my messages if you send me stuff because this is getting out of control. It hasn't sent yet. Okay, we're going to poll real quick. So this is bathroom 1. No, this is smiley face. This is crying emoji. Which one do you prefer? I think I'm going to be really mad with this answer, but whatever. All my regulars are going to vote for what I like. So this is smiley face. This is crying emoji. Crying emoji, smiley face. I said this was crying emoji, right? Jen, check me. See, this is what I do. All right, which one was the 2 mirror one? Smiley face or crying emoji? Oh, that's interesting, Milo. Interesting. I don't think I love it, but it's interesting. But you still, I think this is enhanced. Okay. Jen, where are you? 2 mirror was crying. Yeah. Ugh. I'm so disappointed in everyone. Oh, see? Okay, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this was the general idea we were looking for, I think. And just, obviously it needs more work, but everyone's getting mad and feisty with me and telling me it's stupid. But, like, this was what we were going for. And it needs a ton more work. I'm not lying. Like, this is still not great. But does this change people's votes? You'd still have a blank cabinet there. See, you guys didn't trust the process. Okay, for all my new viewers who haven't been around, heart to heart here. You got to be patient. If you're going to be part of the crew and part of the team, you got to trust the process. We know what we're doing. Every time we've run into an issue where we don't like something, it's not looking right, we figure it out. And most of the time it looks amazing. I have proof of it. If you watch my replays on YouTube, which you can do, you will see it happens time and time again that you have to trust the process. So we're going to redo the poll again. And same things. Smiley face is this one on screen. Crying emoji is 2. Oh, neck and neck. Come on, people. Okay, so somebody just said we need to see 2 enhanced. We've all seen 2 Enhance. It's the most basic master bathroom vanity setup there is. We're also not basic around here. We try. Oh, it's 14 to 14. Come on. Matt, you did not. You did not. I'm going to block him. Yeah, we don't do basic. No, there's another bathroom. There's a whole other, in this one, there's a whole other vanity on the other side. There's another, his side is this side. This is her side. Does that change people's vote? Stop. Is that going to change people's vote because they think it's one sink? I'm really disappointed right now. Do I have to run this poll for a third freaking time? Okay, so I see Matt's point that we do have like the right side of all of this is like so luxury and this huge shower, but I don't know. I disagree that this can't go in there. And obviously we have work to do. This isn't done. This isn't like the end of it. But oh my goodness. You go back and go in several times. Tia, don't tell him your secret. Don't tell him it. All right. I can't believe we're doing this for the third time, but this is why I should have just trusted my instincts, honestly. But maybe I'm still wrong. My regular viewers are going to be ticked. What you see on screen is the smiley face. The double vanities with the double mirror is the crying emoji. What you see on screen is the smiley face. This is a viewer. This is a live stream. I'm not happy with your language. So you're getting muted. But this is live stream content for fun. I only ever do what my clients ask me to do. That's why it's viewer's choice. And that's why we vote on it. I am just here to execute my clients' ideas. And in this case, for the live stream, I execute what the viewers want to see. So I didn't appreciate the swearing. And you are not allowed to speak the rest of the stream. Not because you disagree with me, because I'm always fine with being told I'm wrong. But I don't take that language. So I'm surprised it even came through. All right, 18 to 15. So now we're going to make it look really amazing to go with our shower. And you all are going to trust the process this time around, right? I got what I wanted. I talked you all into it. That's what just happened, is I talked you all into it. Okay. So now that we're here, Emma, which one did you want? Okay, so what we need to do now is that since we're gonna go to, I'm gonna close version 2 since we're done now. Sorry, Emma. But you know what though? I'm gonna I guarantee you by the time we're done with it, you're gonna be like, wow, this turned out so much better than I thought it was going to. And maybe you still would have preferred the other, but again, we're trying not to be basic around here. So it was the longest poll ever. Okay, so to start, we're going to delete this and see if we would rather just have it be freestanding so there's nothing in that corner obstructing the makeup vanity and shift it over. And then maybe we could put a window in. Guys, wait a minute. Let's get our 3-foot clearance here that I want to make me happy. Make me feel a little bit better. We can get, okay, we're not going to go true 3 feet. But Matt had suggested a skinny window. And I'm wondering if we could put in, I don't know if this is going to look right. Maybe I'm totally wrong. And I don't know why you'd ever use this, but we're going to try it anyway. Like, what if there's like a little bench here? And then we have this like skinny window over here. But then we would need a skinny window on the other side. I'm just trying to be creative because I don't want to be boring. Corner was giving 90s. Okay, do we hate what I'm doing? How about a desk? Wider. Okay, so I can definitely tighten up the We can tighten up the vanity. If we go with like a 30, I think that's still a pretty good size for the vanity. So that would give us a lot more room here. See, you gotta trust. I don't know, Tay, if you were one of the ones who said you didn't want to go this way, but just give like the general direction of what we were going for. I think maybe people saw it too literally for what it was. And that's where, again, you gotta trust us a little bit and just footprint. We're working on footprint and general direction, not all the details. It's like somebody came in, and if they're still here, I apologize. I'm not trying to out you, but like, you need to put a plant in here. Like, I am not worried about plants right now. Okay, so how low do we want the window to go? Or how wide do we want the window to go? Oh, I think I just lost my earring. I sure did. Oh, that's what I give her buying Walmart earrings. Okay. I don't like that window in a bathroom. I love the window natural light option and maybe one on each side. Yes, we're leaning towards one on each side of this mirror. Must be people miss me saying that we're going to do one on each side. But I got to figure out how we want them because right now they're kind of, well, hold on. Hold on. Let's take a step back here. Or give me a minute. These aren't the final lights, so nobody say anything about them unless we decide we want them. But these are the ones I always use because they're easy. So that's kind of what we've got going on here. Not too worried about exterior elevations. This side of the house wouldn't be the front and wouldn't like be of concern. What is his on the window side? Hers is on the other. What? Or go back to the shelf idea and add one on both sides and not open shelf glass fronts. A stained glass could always do a big window on the right in the opening that goes down close to the floor. So I'd be concerned about doing a big one here because the shower is here. And these definitely need to be frosted. So let's go ahead and actually do those now. You know what's funny? Somebody suggested arching. And I was like, no, there's no other arches in this house. There's arches in this house. So I kind of messed up on that one. So if you were here and it was you, I apologize. Guys, I'm not looking for an apprentice. I actually, for those of you who've been around a while, I just hired a media assistant, which is super exciting. And I'm like in love with her. What do we want to do? Do we want to do anything underneath or just leave them? Thank you. Which fits, right? I like the windows a lot. It's giving church. I like church, so I guess I'm okay with it. Counters under window? I don't know. Yeah, this is what I do for my clients. If you want to learn more about working with me, you can head to the link in my bio. The first link is info on like pricing and stuff. The second link is a sample new construction plan. And the third link is actually the TikTok live sessions. If you want something a little bit more laid back and don't need the formalities of plans, you can always do a TikTok live session. Okay, can we shift it all to the right a bit? We probably could. We're going to do colors in a second here. Leave it and they could put a laundry basket or something in the corner. Oh, that's a good idea. Why don't we just put a laundry basket in the corner? Or a plant. Maybe we should put a plant in there on a stand, guys. I was totally wrong. I should be worried about plants right now. I'm not being sarcastic. I actually really want to plant in that corner. So, parlor palm time. I am not moving any of the fixtures. Milo, I want to punch you through the screen over that. No, I'm just kidding. This parlor prom is going to look amazing there. And yes, Matt, I know you said you wanted to move it down. We will move it down. Gonna throw it out there. I appreciate everyone being here tonight. But at some point, that makes it seem so... Also, bridal suite. There's another word I'm looking for, and I just can't figure out what it is. Okay. I think we punch people to agree with our choices. I'm surprised that honestly went through. One on either side. Okay, wait. Let me do... Yeah, spa. It's a spa. That's exactly what it is, which is exactly the vibe I want it to be. Oh, it's perfect. Thank you, Milo. Okay, I don't want to punch you now. I take it back. So good job. Way to get back on my good side. I want to move all of it down. We want this to be the center from the doorway. Hopefully we can make that happen without, you know what? If we get too close to the tub, we're going to make the shower smaller because this is looking so darn good that it deserves perfect. All of the attention. I'm so excited for this. Well, missed one key thing right there. Oops. Nope. That's not what we're doing. Okay. We're not touching the shower. Look at that, though. We just need to fix the vanity a little bit. I need a better plan over there. I really need a very specific. I think, do my windows, give me a 1 if the windows need to be closer to the mirror. I don't want them too close to the countertop. So I'm like, but I don't know if they're off or the mirror needs to be wider. I feel like something's just like a touch off. I'm also tempted. The makeup vanity is this here. I know it doesn't look like it, but this is, I think the windows are probably good too. Touch higher. This is what this makeup vanity piece is. That's what that is supposed to be. We will work on those details at some point. We can go, do we want to go taller or just higher? We'll do 54 and then I'll try 42. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. I meant 42, not 54. Okay, I think those look really nice. If you need someone to assist you, I will. Okay, I'm not looking for anyone. Actually, my mom's in the chat and she draws for me when I need her to. Right on for the shot in center. Okay, I think we're okay. I think those look good. Now, the mirrors should be at about 60 on center. Yeah, they're already 60 inches on center. So I think they're probably okay. I do want to look at this from a section view or elevation view because I want to see. Yeah, so we have more space on this side. I don't want to shift the vanity over anymore. So I kind of want to cheat it a little bit. So we have 14 inches there. We got way more on this side. So what do I want to do? We probably could pull in the mirror like 1 or 2 inches this way, 1 or 2 inches this way. That doesn't really help the problem, though, does it, Sarah? Because I'm thinking what we could do to kind of disguise. Oh, wait a minute. What do we have going on out here? Let's go look at the rest of the house for a minute. Because we were going to do, like, ideally this house would have a lot of, like, craftsman stuff. Not craftsman, woodworking stuff. Like, what's what I'm looking for? I'm drawing a blank. Carpentry, maybe. No, that's not the word I'm looking for. I don't know. Lots of, thank you. Hi, Joni. You have the windows be a little bit longer. We could probably go longer on the windows. Who else wants me to go longer on the... Yes, I guess more millwork. That wasn't the word I was looking for, though. Maybe craftsmanship would be the words I'm looking for. Apparently, this is why I need to go to school. Yes, craftsmanship. There we go, Pete. Yeah, we're going to go longer on the windows. So I was just looking at these because I'm wondering if we could, to kind of cheat the lack of symmetry because we have more of a gap on the right side. If we could fill it with some woodwork or my gosh, trim work, molding, something. Like, I don't want to put a column in because there is no columns in this house, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. What did I say? We were going to make the windows longer, right? We can try 60. That long or longer? I don't think I like that. I think they either need to be above the counters specifically or they need to be like floor length. Oh wall mount electric fireplace. Wider? We could try 21 and let's try 72. Okay, give me a 1 if you like the bigger windows, maybe not exactly as they are in the chat. We're gonna get there, Emma. Mason, I like saw you in my previous subscribers. I was like, oh hey, Mason. Okay, so I do think we do need to do the design aspect of stuff here soon. Like I'd like to get into the colors a little bit so we can, and then kind of come back and design things more specifically. But somebody had suggested putting them in wood so they pop, but also like I wouldn't be opposed to doing the vanities in wood. I love a wood vanity. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's been a while. And I'm about to tell people that if they want to send me stuff, they have to be subscribed because I'm getting so many pictures. I'm like, I can't take all these ideas. And I'm also not getting paid for being here. And I spend a lot of time on TikTok Live for somebody who's not getting paid. Oh, sorry, Mason. Yeah, Mason and Mason. Yeah. Bottom of the window is aligned with a vanity. I think I liked the shorter ones. Me personally, I think I like the shorter ones. Like, I think I like that. Now Matt is saying that he would rather have all of this moved over and would rather have like a electric fireplace at the foot of the tub, kind of. I can't really get this to do that. So I don't want to put this too tight to the wall. Let's go 2 inches off there. So I want to kind of see how much space we end up with if we want to go that way to do a little fireplace in there. And see. Obviously, it's not centered there. I don't know. It felt so much nicer to have. Isn't that what you said? And the makeup vanity swap with electric fireplace. So put the, I don't know. I don't like it over there, which I wasn't what he was saying. So I guess I misunderstood him. So it doesn't matter. We were talking about doing green in this bathroom. Do we want to go green? We're gonna get, instead of arguing over layout, we're gonna get into some color schemes so we can start having some fun conversations about that. So we will. All right, we'll start there. Let me go grab the wood from here. I know, I'm like, we gotta do so. I don't know if we want to go green. Okay. Give me a smiley face if you like the wood around the left window. Give me a crying emoji if you prefer white. Who has those in real life? I'm so proud of you guys, especially considering I was so mad at all of you who didn't like this idea. I was really, really upset with my viewers and wanted to quit live streaming forever and never do this again. And you all have gotten on my good side again. So I want to do like a warmer like that, but the only one I have is that one, and it's so fugly. Yeah, I just said that. So I don't know. Do we want hooks or do we want a bar? I feel like this bathroom would have a bar, but also we could also put the towels in, like you could have them in here. I think they might be enough room for that. So that's like how my sister, what is going on? Haley, thank you so much. Were you not trusting me earlier? I'm going to go back in my comments and see if you weren't trusting me. Okay, so we're going to go wood on this one. So now what color is the vanity? It's a frosted window into the shower area. Wood vanity with the wood Casing? Jules, everything on the live stream is just for fun. It's all viewers' choice, and I'm just kind of demoing what I do for my clients on the live stream. This is true. This is what happens. But it's also a team effort. Like, I listen to you guys. It's not just me. Oops. All right, so we have wood if it's the same wood, but I wouldn't be opposed to doing a lighter wood on that. I don't know. That actually kind of looks really nice, and I didn't think it was going to look as nice as it does. And I also think, even though it was giving spa vibes, and I liked the spa vibes it was giving, I think it's kind of nice to do something not like a little less spa-y. That makes sense. Let's see if I can search. You guys, I feel bad when I do this. I like, whoops. I really want like an ornate. Yes, that is what I want. I actually am kind of liking the lights. I know we use those lights all the time, but I'm kind of liking the lights. Okay, so where are we at with the wood tone on the vanity? Do we want a different shade? We could also, I'm fine with like, I think maybe we could paint the... Yeah. Well, I'm not an interior designer. I'm basically a draftsman who specializes in visualizations. Why is that? Why can I not spell accessible? Is it too no? I don't know why I was struggling with that one. Like, I feel like that could be not wood. Actually, that could be white. That could just be straight up white. Amy thinks a lighter wood. Okay, well, let's take a vote on the vanity. I know people were chiming in, but I'd rather just vote on it. It's so much easier when I have a poll to answer all my questions for me. Do you like the vanity or do you not like the vanity? Very, very simple question. Matt, get out of here. This is going to be so pretty. The floors maybe aren't staying, but I think we're going to go in that general direction. I also think it might be time to do a quick tour because I do think that we want the whole house to be cohesive and maybe we want to demo my house. I like the idea of the blue veins. Yeah, sorry. Green tile in the shower. We will probably do some wallpaper. We need to pick out a wall color, but I'm going to ignore the Canadian. He doesn't deserve my attention. Okay, so like let's look at the rest of the house real quick. Because this is a great room and our dining room and our living room, and we are just killing it. Mud room, pantry. So like we've got these blues and greens going on. And then if we go over to our lovely laundry room, like more blues and neutrals. I don't know. Somebody said it gave like lake house vibes. I'm like, I don't think it's too lake housey though. So, all right, we like the wood. Yeah, but not as, I feel like it's not, we could do a terracotta, but we still, I think we need to make sure that we're incorporating that in here. That warmth and earthy, I guess. Yeah, we can't do purple. Purple doesn't go, I don't think. I wouldn't be opposed to, I kind of like the idea of terracotta. I just don't know what we would do. Blue vanity. Well, we voted on the vanity and we're keeping the wood vanity, which I'm kind of excited about. So maybe we need to look at the general color we want for the walls or the tile. Tile is going to be a tricky one because I should have been a better... I feel like host is a good way for me to put it because I don't want like, I'm not like better streamer, but I'm in charge here. So I should have looked for tile today and put it into the system because we need some more tiles in our life, but I did not. I don't even know what happened to my day. All of a sudden it was just like gone. What is that? I think that's the tile I want there. You all better agree. I think we're going to need to tile the tub behind the wall. Uh-oh. It's too early for me to be yawning. I was up really early this morning. My husband got excited. He thought I was making his coffee that neither of us made, but I was just checking on Huckleberry because he's not doing so good. All right. See, I wouldn't mind going like this one. This one is a bad pattern, and I always want that one, and its pattern is garbage. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna have to come back to it probably because I need to go find some better tiles. Yawn count 1. Tile the tub behind the tile the wall behind the tub. Who wants? Let's talk wall colors. While I'm like browsing through here, we need to talk about maybe wall colors, and then maybe that'll help me figure out what we're gonna do for the tile. I definitely want slab tile, but is everyone else annoyed with me doing slab tile all the time? Somebody had said herringbone. I'm not gonna do herringbone. What is this? Interesting. I hate searching for tiles. Can somebody write that down? And I shouldn't because it's actually the fun part, but it's hard to do on the live stream because we really need to go looking. So maybe I will. Do you guys want me to? Sabrina, yep, this is what I do for my clients. A lot of times I work with people who are remodeling or doing additions now. I used to do more just visualizations for people like doing cabinet colors and like simple layout changes and stuff. But I do offer live stream sessions and then private like one-on-one sessions. Yeah, we're going to go looking for wallpaper. I mean, not wallpaper, tile. Oh, dear. It's funny. I was going to grab an iced coffee today from Tim Hortons before I went to my grandparents for the cousin play date. And I drove by there and I'm like, I really want one. But their decaf coffee does not taste nearly as good as their regular coffee. So I didn't do it. All right. What color do we want to do? Live stream is 127. Private one-on-one is 400 if it's a one-room space. No, I'm not Canadian. I know, it's so good. I'm in Western New York. Yeah, they're drains right there. I don't know if they need to be there, but that's where I put them. All right. Let's pull up Pinterest here. Are we feeling greens? See, I don't want to just... Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I could actually. Oh, I could do that. How hard would it be for me to make that? Because I was just about to say, I don't want to do vertical stack tile. I love the horizontal separations. I think that is so pretty. I know, I need to stop. I was talking about Tim Hortons, that's why. I gotta have another. What are they, I'm thinking of like Dudley Do, right? Okay, so we want me to do this one? I think I can make this pretty quickly. Crow wash. Thank you for that information because I was wondering about that, but I was concerned about, I don't want to do a curb on this. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what's the best way for me to do these tiles. Oh, if they have a material file that I can grab, I'd be so thrilled, but I don't think it's so rare that they do. View all images. Do we have a... I'm wondering if I can just make it real quick. If you head to the link in my bio at my bio site, you can click the first link. And actually, if you definitely want to do a TikTok live session, that's the third link. But if you hit the first link, you can submit your name and email and just get more information from me. And like we can schedule a welcome call if we want to like talk about your project. Typically with the TikTok live sessions, I don't do that as much because you get what you get. Like when you see on the screen is what's going to happen with your own project. So you either can book it from the third link or you can get the automatic email and also book from that one. But just go to that and fill out your information and then I can be in touch with you. Or you can schedule it and pay from the invoice right there too. Okay, I think I need to find a different one that we can use that I can pull really easily, but I want to do that pattern. And I'm trying to think if I have one that I can just use. Let's just search vertical stacked. Mom, are you still here? Okay, no, so I want to talk to you guys about the next plan. Because Milo, I'm gonna pull up Paint here in a second, Amy. Amy loves Microsoft Paint. I don't know if this one would do it. It should. I should be able to use this image. Okay, so we're just going to copy this image. And then I'm going to put this back on screen here while I do this. So you guys, it's going to be a little boring for you for just a minute while I make this material file. I guess you could watch me make this material file. It's very boring though. Okay, so we're going to resize this because I don't want monstrous file sizes. And then I think we're just going to pull this way. I'm going to pick up the color from here. That looks a little brighter than I thought it was going to be. There we go. Or darker. Oh my God, I'm so bad with my words tonight. Okay, so then I need to stretch the whole thing. I'm kind of worried our grout lines are going to be super thick with that. So we're just going to, you guys are going to get what you get. And then maybe it's not going to be as perfect as I want it to be, but it's going to be hopefully close. This is when Jen says, tap, tap, tap the screen. I don't know if she said it, but I'm going to say it for her. Not for me, for her. Oh, I hope this works out and looks good. It may look like total garbage because I may be not getting this perfectly right, but we'll give it a try. Yeah, it's going to be a little off. Maybe I'll fix it later, but we'll see. Green stacked. I'm going to do _2 because I don't know what we have going on in there. Okay, let's see how I did, everyone. Thank you for being patient with me on that. This is why I don't like doing material files because it's just, to me, it's boring. Oh, tile. It's got to have tile in the name. Oh, that looks even better than I thought it was going to. That's so exciting. Okay, so now I'm going to just rotate it 90 degrees. And then let's do 180 actually. No? Negative 90? Yes. Okay, and then that's 20. So if they're 2 by 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I guess we're going to see what's going to happen here. This could look like really awful or it's going to look great. I don't know which one we're going to get. So I definitely would have liked it to be a little bit like overall fatter, I guess. And I'm hoping if I scale it, maybe we'll get it. Like if I can make it bigger. So it's not perfect. But I think, I think I want, oh wait, no, what if I shorten it? Yes. Is that good? Is that what we wanted? Jen, was that a good, oh, Sarah? See, you guys, we can go shorter. Yeah, that looks really good, doesn't it? Oh, you guys, look at him go. See, aren't we so glad to, let's circle back a little bit. Can we imagine if we put 2 vanities there? With the mirror and maybe like a stacked tower, like that it wouldn't have the same feelings. It would not. The tile, which tile did I even pull? I think we were a little, oh wait. No, yes, I love saying circle back. Ever since what's her face said it, I love saying it. Yes, see, Emma, see, can we all just trust the process? You know what's so great too is that I'm pretty sure. Okay, give me a one in the chat if you're one of my regulars. I was just curious how many, or I shouldn't say regulars. Give me a one if you've been here for like 2 to 3 months. Lindsay, you're here. Kelsey's here too. I haven't seen Kelsey in here yet. Okay, so pretty much everybody who started watching, some of them have their own obviously unique styles and whatever, but once they kind of start realizing that that's how this works, like it always looks amazing every time. Like it never doesn't look amazing. And so I'm curious how many of you who have been here were kind of one of those people who were like, no, don't do that. That's stupid. It looks awkward. It looks silly. Like, what are you doing? And then you start to realize like we figure it out. We always figure it out every time. Okay, the floor to bottom, I think I want these wider. The top of these windows is at 80. Every time. So the bottom of the windows is at 56. Trust the process. Exactly. I don't know if I would want, because technically the trim around the windows should be tile. They wouldn't be, oops, not like that. And I don't think it's going to look right. But because of the pattern, they would be tile. So they wouldn't be, oh, I don't know if I can get on board with a sage green tub. But we do need to figure out, oh my gosh, look at it. The tub window. Oh. So we want to put casing back on the tub window. I'm glad you find it interesting and that it's cool. That's the goal. I don't know. We need to do something with this window overall though. Like this window is so boring right now, but I want to do a backsplash. Whoops. I want this to be, no, hold on. I don't want to mess with this later. I really wanted it. So Michelle, that was one of the things I was kind of like, this is what we're doing. So I think given the history of the stream already tonight, that it's staying and we're going to make it look right. All right, what do I want to do? I think we're going to put a shelf. This is going to look funny for a second. I want to put a shelf here, and it's just going to be a little ledge. It's going to be like your little slab lip, like a backsplash. I don't know if that would be too matchy-matchy. Give me one if you want me to arch the tub. We can always see it, Emma. That's the whole point, right? That's why I was on the fence about it too. And granted, this is wider, so it would need to be skinnier to match the other ones. Like it would need to be like this. Or maybe not like that much. Bossy. All right, seems like we're saying no. Emma, good point. What did Lindsay say? I got some color palette books from Lowe's when we picked our door color for your love. lives. I love that. Okay, so what do we want to do about my must-have window? I think it should just be like a glass slab. Ooh. I'm just a random girl. Jace, I am glad you commented that. It says somewhere like right here, doesn't it say open to suggestions or comment your ideas? So I'm all about it. I think we need to drop the casing. I think that's part of the problem. I think it's just like too bulky and taking away, like we said, from everything else. I think I like it like that. I think that looks kind of nice. I don't know which size I want this yet though. And then these I want to be the same green. I don't know what we're doing on the bottom part of this yet though. This isn't what I'm doing. I just kind of want to, whatever the countertops are. Let's look at some countertops. My gosh, what the heck? Can you guys hear my music? What color do we want on these walls? That's a good one. Pokeball? What? Where? Why is that not coming up? I think the livable green might... I know that one's not like a really rich green, if I recall. Copen, there we go. I think that's going to be too... That's not... It's going to clash a little bit with... Oh, no. Good call, Lindsay. I don't know if I want it, but it was... That pairs really well. So, Tia, I'm not sure which way we want to go there, because we were talking about... Yeah, which way do you want to face in there? Because we were talking about maybe... I don't know if we would do it, like, put a TV or something in here. So you would want to face it that way. So I guess, yeah, that would be the other way. I mean, I need to make sure we're still... Oops. That's not... I clicked the wrong button. We want to be centered on the tub there. Or on the window there. Okay. I think that makes a little bit more... Copen. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm still thinking kind of... Oh, I like that color. We might need to use that somewhere else. Raise window up and put a wood ledge across the tile and drywall transition. I think that's hard to kind of get the idea of what that window is supposed to be like too, because it's not showing like a window. Like it's not doing what I want it to do as far as the purpose of it. I'm going to see. I have the shower block though. Maybe we should give that a try and see what that looks like. Oops. I think that's a good idea though. But I think if we do that, I think I want to go back to, I think I want a lighter color on the walls. I'm going to try Greek Villa. I don't know who suggested that, but we're going to do that. Yeah, I think I definitely like the lighter colors. The tub is 25 inches tall. We could find another tub if we want to. Yeah, I'm going to take the frost out of there. I think that's a good idea for now. Whoops. Oh, that worked. See, that totally helps like figure out what's going on here. I think I do want something skinnier. Maybe, I don't know. It's just hard because we have so many things going on the left side there that I think what I want it to do is I think I want it to blend. Oops. Oh no, that worked. Like I want it to just be glass. Can I get rid of the frame? No. Oh yes, I could. And then what if it is and like a nickel or brass finish on the inside here. And then I need to just change my sash so that it's like pretty skinny. We'll do 1/2 inch all the way around. So it's like less window and more like a piece of glass. I think that solved the problem. Okay. So now on the video or on the inspiration image I saw, there was ledges like on the side here, like little benches. So I think, oh, we got to put our shower tile in on here. Yes, your comfort streamer's on. I'm so glad. You know, it's funny because I'm going to be fully transparent. I don't get on social media that often. I mean, mostly because I'm probably just too busy for it. Like I'm running a business and trying to take care of children and manage a household, and I'm supposed to be homeschooling. So not yet. We have time on that, but I'm very busy. So, and then if I do have free time, I'm worried about content, which is why I hired a media assistant because I'm so over stressing about that. But anyway, when I do scroll through TikTok, I can't believe the live streams. Like it's all this, like I'm like this. People watch this stuff. No offense if any of you guys watch it, but I'm just like shocked by it a little bit. And so like what I'm doing is totally different than what 99% of people are doing on TikTok live. So I hope you all are enjoying it because I think it's a nice probably change of pace for some of you. Okay. So in the inspiration image I saw, I think this extended the whole way. We're not going to do that because yeah, no, I mean, really, like, I think that's one of those things where it's like dangerous to get really soaked up into that stuff because it's sad all the way around. I don't, there's people talking about her husband doing it and her doing it. And, was it, oh my, I didn't even know what was going on because I avoid all that stuff, like really avoid it. But it's like, it's not good for our souls to be, consuming that kind of stuff all the time. So I don't like that the tile matching there. So I know what I'm going to do. I do still want it to be green. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a new file. We're going to change the scale of it. 10. So that it looks smaller. There we go. Give us a little bit of contrast. I don't know. Do we want like a bench there or should we not do the bench? Destiny, thank you. Ella, we are pretty stuck on this idea. This whole bathroom was pretty much based around what I wanted to do for the shower. So I was totally on Sunday night stream. I was like, I'm just going to give up on my dreams and I'm not going to do this. And everyone's like, no, don't give up because I was just going to make it work. So we are sticking with this. That is what's going to be there. We could do stone. I would be open to stone. So the reason it's there is because it's like out of the way. So it gives you kind of somewhere to like, I don't know, sit and dry off if you want to. Maybe it does just need to be a corner. I think a corner one might actually look nice there. So let's see what happens if we put a corner one in. Ooh, it was very, very muggy in my house. And I turned on the mini splits to dry and it's getting chilly now. Especially because my office doors are closed. Okay, do we like the corner one? Bench against the middle wall on the opposite of the tub. So the reason with putting it here is that I want there to be, I'm assuming you mean back here. I want this to be very open space. I mean, maybe there would be like a tiny ledge just for like washing or something or like a foot niche kind of thing. But I don't think I want anything there. So we want to do do we want to do like a dark stone? Do we want to do... Also, the floor tile's not established yet. Also, how did you guys let me have all these different finishes? Yeah, we'll put one on the other side. We gotta circle back, Mom. To our finishes here. Because we still have brass on here. Where else? I guess these could be brass. Yeah, they'll look okay in ray trace. They'll look okay. And then what do I want to do about the faucet? I don't really want the faucet to be polished nickel or brass. What do we want to do? I know, I kind of like the black too, but that means we have 3 finishes going on. I don't know if we should have 3 finishes in there. Really? So the sconces are at 60 inches, which is where they're supposed to be. Our mirror's a little tall. Yeah, we switched it up. We have like a grandma style vanity over here now. It's supposed to look like this. I'm gonna make that at some point, but today is not that day. So, oh, I could do it in Arch Synth though. I could actually pull that exact image and make it in Arch Synth. That would be really cool, but I don't want to do that right now. So, anyway, thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. Go yellow brass on taps and bathroom faucet. Oh, we're really got opinions on this one, huh? Yeah, generally I would say no more. I mean, you can do 3. I've seen 3, but and if it looks good, it looks good. I mean, I don't need to argue with it. So, why don't we take I think the other thing I'm wondering about too is what color is this fixture? Like, should the tub spout be brass or do we like that in the brushed nickel? I kind of liked it in brushed nickel. Yes, it's time to vote a bunch of times. I think I'm happy with how it is. Like I think I can deal. We're getting lots of opinions on there. We flipped it around, Jen. So technically if you're in the tub, you're going to be facing the door. So we got a lot of work to do on this side of the bathroom. And maybe we should start talking about that before we worry about too many other things at this point. Um We can have multiple finishes. So we'll just do a quick poll and I'll get some general feedback. Um, do you like the finishes or do you not like the finishes? Very simple question. The fixture finishes. Oh, well, that one was easy, huh? Okay, so we don't like them. I should, we could do Roman clay on the walls. That would give it some really nice texture and character. I don't like black, guys. I don't like black fixtures at all. Were you? Thank you, Tia. Did you see me roll my eyes at my mom? All right, I guess we're gonna probably do. We're gonna make this sink brass, and I guess we'll make this brass. I know. I wanted the polished nickel. Does that make people happy? No. This is hard because there's a lot of different things going on and well, the mirror wasn't alone when cuz like technically this edging is the frame on the shower window is the same as this. What if we did we could make this vanity look so pretty too. Like add all the character in that. Does that help a little bit? All right, I'm going to tell everyone right now. I'm not putting anything. The faucet black was fine because I thought it looked okay, but nothing else is going to be black. I will not put any more black in there. Yeah, as far as the shower wall that's been mentioned multiple times, the reason we are not doing that is because the whole entire bathroom suite was planned around that shower setup. Gold for what, Matt? You're supposed to tell me specifically. You know the rules. Polished nickel? It's polished nickel. All right, guess what time it is, everyone? Not for yawn number 3. 2. We're going to throw some lights in here. And we're going to run it in ray trace. So if you're new here, and give me a 1 if you've never seen a ray trace. How about that? I think we need some blue in here. Okay, so when I run this in ray trace, unfortunately, it's nothing like what chat produces, our AI produces, but it gives us more realistic lighting, reflections, finishes, matte, polish, and all that. So, when I run it, I am going to glitch a little bit, but it takes like 20 seconds to run. Actually, this one's going to take longer because we've got so much of this house done at this point. So, just give me a minute. I'm going to run it in ray trace. Hopefully everything's there. I got my lights in. Should be good. So that gives us a little bit better idea of the finishes. So I think, the polished nickel sticks out a little. What do you mean, Mikey? Pat, you're here. The wood accent on the shower is giving trailer house. And was it bad? The glitching? Was it bad tonight? Yeah, I think we got to do something about that wall. And I think it might be time for wallpaper. Yeah. Oh, it couldn't see me at all? It glitched that bad? Wow. Thoroughbred sales in Saratoga. What is that? Yes, I am on YouTube. I do play the replays on YouTube. Okay, so we're going to slab up the wall behind the tub. I think we'll keep the ledge, but make that slab. And then maybe, I'm hesitant to do this, is put wallpaper on that wall. I don't know. We'll see. But you know what? Does this deserve a AI enhancement or not yet? Probably not yet. We'll wait. We don't want it to take away from us. Okay, so I'm actually going to take this material here. Or do we want something? Somebody had suggested, Tia, did you suggest white with like blue veining? Because I think we probably could use some blue in here. I don't know if we'd be able to find something that would work well for it and pair well. Like, that's too busy. Which I know that was before we went green. That does look like, can you imagine? Oh, no, guys. How good that would look is if the tile itself was blue. Or even if the tile was gray. I know you did, but everyone wanted, we've done so much blue in this house. Let's see what happens. This isn't going to work. No, I don't want to do that in the plan. Here we go. I don't think I have any with that. We're going to do this wrong, but no, I don't like that. I thought I was going to more than I did, which is surprising. And we already have so much blue that I don't think I'm going to like the blue. Maybe a baby blue? We're probably going to go back to the green, but I'm just kind of curious. Okay, I'm actually relieved because I don't love those as much as I was like, oh, crap, did I totally mess this up by going green? We're going to go back to green. All right, I'm looking for, what is this one? I'm kind of on the fence about the Greek Villa color right now because I feel like we need a crisper white. And I can't believe I'm saying that because usually I'm very much against white. But for some reason, I'm feeling like it needs to not be soft. I don't know. What's the consensus on that? Why wouldn't that let me scale that? I think alabaster is still going to be too warm. I know. No. I think in a bathroom it's okay. Especially when we have so many other. Okay, that helped. I think that helped so much already to me. This wall needs something. Yeah, I'm on the fence about doing wallpaper in a bathroom. I'm always kind of like about it. And I don't know which direction we want to go. I mean, like, that doesn't, like, pairing with the green is going to be tough. And I don't know if we want to go bold or if we want to go, like, I don't know. And I think since we already have the print back there and then to add another print and then have like some sort of slab there, I don't know if we could find something that would work unless it's simple. Then that kind of defeats the point of what we're trying to do here. I don't know. I'm definitely missing a lot of my wallpapers that I used to have in here. I used to love that wallpaper, and now I look at it, I'm like, no. Yeah, we could put, well, do we put the same ones that we have? I know, I was on the fence about the wallpaper too because I had like wallpaper in the bathroom. Like I've seen it peel. So I'm just almost wondering if we should try to do some trim work and then like some like framed moldings. I was up at 6:00, 6:15 this morning, guys. Just, I did go to bed kind of early though, so I don't know why I'm so tired today. But, well, I know why. I thought my dog was dying yesterday. Full transparency. So, just had a little bit of a rough day today or yesterday. So I'm just tired, emotionally drained. Just give me a second here because I'm sure somebody doesn't like what I'm doing here. Oh, I want that to be one, and then I want that to be like half. That's probably too small. Let's do. I can't believe you're still awake, Amy. We're not sure yet what's going on. He hasn't eaten since Sunday night. But he's known for eating things he shouldn't. He's had 2 bouncy balls removed. And we vowed that if he swallows something a third time, that he just is not supposed to live. He's like incompatible with real world life. So, but we're hoping it's just something, like, I don't know, something else, just like a bug. He ate something else, not like he ate something that's just causing him to be sick versus him swallowing a bouncy ball and needing to have his intestines cut open. Thank you, Jen. Yeah, I was like crying on the floor with him yesterday and then also yelling at him because I was ticked at him. Like, why would you do this to me? But he's had like, if he, like 3 near-death experiences. So, in like 3 times has had to have his life, like, you know, so I'm kind of like, were you just not supposed to be here, buddy? And like, man's intervention is just wasn't supposed to be for you. Okay, I'm not happy with these right now. I can't believe we're going to end up probably doing a 3rd stream on this. Because the problem is the change side of tub color to a dark grayish blue. You're talking about the wall here. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's Huckleberry. Green tile on top of the wall. Okay, wait, Matt, let me, whoa. I think that's too busy. Yeah, and I'm just like, the doctor told me last time that if the bouncy ball had been any further in his intestine, like they probably wouldn't have been able to fix him. So I'm just like, we can't, how many times do we throw thousands of dollars into a dog who just keeps eating things? Like like, I love him, but he's dumb if he keeps eating stuff. I want to see marble the whole wall. What if we, that's what I was just about to say, Mesa. What was the color that livable green, Lindsay? Just took my dog to the vet and he's positive for. So my dog, I can't pronounce that, Lisa, but the Huckleberry, he had like that. He was a part of a litter of like 8 puppies that were rescued. All the other dogs, all of his brothers and sisters died from that. And he was the only one left. And I got him from the shelter here. And so it's kind of like he probably, and they were abandoned for a while. So he ate a lot of crap, literally. So I feel like he just is like a crap eater. Molding on the bottom and upper part was marble. The issue with that would be that the tub is there and that's like water, like I would be concerned with that. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work with my window there. And maybe my window's the problem. But I don't want to give up because like we're not giving up on this. I'm not giving up on it. Whoops. But like I think that looks kind of nice. I'm a little off, but I think it looks nice. Oh, I don't know if I can do that because it's all the same color. I could probably find another tub that we could do that with, but that would definitely help bring some contrast in. So he's saying make the bottom of it green, like a green refrigerator. Yeah. What are they all sick right now? Marble in the bottom part has marble molding. I'm just curious what a dark color would look like. Lindsay, are you saying on the top part of that wall? Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with all of them, but I'm obviously, you guys can always tell when I'm losing steam and I'm like, oh. I love it, but I'm like, I'm kind of just wondering if I want this whole space to be like really light and airy. That's also very you, Lindsay. Like that is very, very you. Okay, so we're gonna go back to. So the issue with the window is that the window pretty much has to be where the window was because of the shower heads that are on either side of it. And that it's been like it's one of those parameters that has been the hardest part of the whole project. Sorry, I'm just hitting this undo a bunch of times because I don't. There we go. Well, guys, I think I've hit my breaking point. I think I'm done. Let's just make sure what software to use. Sorry if you already mentioned it. It is on the screen. It did give some really nice contrast. Can you do one rather than the vertical? I could. because we could do it above the shower heads in here. Milo. I think a full stone wall would possibly work. Would it need to be... I really am loving the inside of the shower. And that's why I think the rest of the space needs to be like bright and warm. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so... I wish we could do an earlier stream time. But right now I can't. But I miss my 9 a.m. streams. Those were fun. I might give you guys homework to find me a stone that we could try on there. This isn't the one I'm going to want to use. Because I think I want something... Yeah, I know earlier what. And actually, I could actually probably count on you to, well, besides softball nights, be there. But Jen's Central Time, so she, I think, has a hard time getting here at that time. That's it. That's perfect right there. If that did not have a bad repeating pattern... What if that one... Okay, so you won't even be on Thursday anyway. Milo, you always tell me that, and it hasn't gotten through when you tell me that you sent it. What did Tia say? That she wants to do morning time? Almost. Oh, it's almost 6 a.m. for you. Oh my gosh. Fallstone. Yes. Can I keep my window though? You guys see it? I don't know if you can see it through there because it's like so... Yeah, that, yes. Yeah, thank you, Jen, because I think I got to put a cap on that one. Okay, so I think I'm going to look for a stone. I literally have 0 plans for tomorrow, guys. I have nothing. I have no clients to schedule. I have like 2 emails I need to send. Probably going to talk to my media assistant a little bit, but I have nothing else going on. So I'm going to find us some material files for this bathroom. That is the plan for tomorrow for me. So that Thursday night when we're back, we have some stuff to look at and discuss and explore. And we'll spend another... You know what's wild is I think the bathrooms always have taken the longest. Like even the kitchens, we nail down so much faster than the bathrooms. Like probably just because I don't like being basic. So I have to be so complicated in the bathrooms. Well, it's getting there. We're getting somewhere. Look at that. So nice. Do I need to run an AI one real quick? Or do we not want to run it? I don't think, actually, you know what? We're not going to run it until it's done. We're not doing it. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Mikey. I'm pretty good on that front for now. They always do. They always turn out. Okay, so I'll be back Thursday night, 8:45. Thank you all for joining. And this is like my warning, either super fan or sub, because I can't be getting freaking pictures from everybody. I love you all. I appreciate you all, but I had to have some rules around here. So I think that might be the rule going forward. So thank you all for watching, and you will see me